Forgive me for interjecting.
Ababaka abatuula akakiiko akavunaanyizibwa ku nsonga z'amateeka basinkanye abakulu okuva mu ttendekero lya bannamateeka erya Law Deveopment Center ne Law Council olunaku olwaleero okwanukula kwemulugunya kw'abayizi abasomera ku ttendekero lino okwaleeteddwa mu kakiiko kano olunaku olw'eggulo omuli okukaka abayizi omukwano okubawa makisi okubongeza ebisale okubasuula mu bugenderere n'ebirala. Abakungu ba LDC abadde bakulembeddwa Anet Karungi bagamba byonna ebikolebwa ku ttendekero lino biri mu mateeka nga buli muyizi eyeegatta ku ttendekero lino asooka kukkiriziganya n'amateeka gaalyo era n'agasaako omukono.
That the rules governing the BACOs were lawfully enacted by the management committee and that the petitioners in question accepted to be bound by them and they cannot therefore turn around to challenge them.
Karungi agamba byonna ebiri mu kwemulugunya kw'abayizi takkiriziganya nabyo ng'agamba nti babasiba ku matu ga mbuzi ng'abayizi bw'aba baagala ensonga zaabwe bazitwale mu kkooti.
We pray that the petitioners are at liberty to seek legal redress in the event that they feel that their right to education has been infringed upon. And we are, as a committee, we are willing, sorry, as an institution, we are willing, management committee is willing to engage with the said students so that they can make proposals for amendment of the rules if they really feel that some aspects of the rules wish to be amended.
Akakiiko kano akakubirizibwa omubaka w'eggwanga West Robina Rakojo batabukidde abakungu bano olw'enneeyisa yaabwe n'engeri gye bayisaamu abayizi baabwe abasomera ku ttendekero lino ey'ekinnamagye.
Yesterday when we were here, students broke down. When they were narrating their experiences, they broke down. They were crying before this committee. The chair had to restrain them and ask them to feel free. You can imagine these are adults crying. LDC is more of a military institution. This is not right. This is not right. Rules, chair, are made every year. For what reason? Before we get into that level, when there was aptitude, people are not passing. That's why people ran the other side, for you to open up and allow people to move. But despite that, you continue working with anger. Maybe because they removed aptitude, we must continue putting rules.
You should consider that after there are also some other leaders who take over, and their kids are not be ready to be treated like that.
Are you aware that tomorrow you will find these students you are tormenting in a certain level, or your children? What goes around comes around. We're only asking you, can you tone down? Say, go to court. Go and, what is this? Really? Are you being a parent? Does any of you have a child?
Ssentebe w'akakiiko k'eggwanga ak'amateeka omulamuzi Irene Mulyagonja agamba guno si gwe mulundi ogusoose nga bafuna okwemulugunya nga kuno okuva mu bayizi ba LDC kyokka bateekeddwa okuteeka amateeka amakakkali ku bayizi okulaba nga abafuluma bonna bali ku mutindo ogumala.
In the event that the state students are dissatisfied by the available remedies at LDC, they are at liberty to seek legal redress in the courts of law. In what is called the process of judicial review of administrative action, which is provided for by our Constitution, where a person makes a decision and you feel you are dissatisfied with that decision, then you have a right to approach the courts so that maybe the courts will direct that the rules under which you are made to fail, because they don't admit that they failed, the rules be changed to ensure that the rules are made in such a way that whether you pass one subject or fail 10, the examiner is under an obligation to look after you and see that they take you through the hoops and the hoops and the hoops for whatever period of time until you pass.
Kino kitabudde ababaka nga beewuunya abateekeddwa okuyamba abayizi engeri ensonga zaabwe gye bazikwata mu ngeri ey'okubalaata kyokka ng'abayizi banyigirizibwa.
You are not allowing this, you're only using documents to read and conclude. Where do you expect these people to go? And by the way, Chair, it's not right. I don't know whether it's right or wrong, but to say, go anywhere, go to court. I mean, you look at where we are coming from.
The Law Council, you have a mandate to do something. So are you ready to still strong liability to the nation to judge, because you have your very reasons to base on. On that same note, Honorable Chair, Professor stated that all such issues are flooding in every time. So can we state that you are used? You're no longer concerned because you're used.
Ono ssentebe w'akakiiko Lwakoojo wasinzidde n'ategeeza nga bwe bagenda kusinkana buli gwe kikwatako okulaba ng'ensonga zino baziggusa. Olunaku olw'enkya akakiiko kakusinkana abantu abalala abakwatibwako ku nsonga zino. Sarah Nakande, CTV, Njumigulabi.